What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? All right, so let me see. Let's get this joint popping on our Instagram too, because you know we gotta do Instagram stuff. All right, so we here at the Blicky Lake Show. Not long. Episode 8, best show in the world. What was that? What was that? I just seen some shit. I just seen some. What was that? All right, here we go. Dash. Boom. All right. Got it all set up. We are ready to rock. All right, guys. So the first part of the show is going to be, hey, we in here, Joe. This one's about, let me warn you about my ex. I don't know if this is called dry snitching. If no one asked you about your ex, I don't know if you're allowed to tell people about your ex. I feel like if no one asked you, you can't really give them information. I feel like it's a don't ask, don't tell. Yeah, don't ask, don't tell. If no one asked you, to just shut up and let it happen. So what we're going to do is we're going to check out the show. I'm going to switch over to the main thing. Let's get it. And we're watching the Blicky Lake Show right now, man. Thanks for tuning in. Let's get it.
Who knows the new love of your life better than you? Maybe the old love of his life does. Today, ex-lovers tell the present lover, let me warn you about my ex.
All right, I'm not looking. First of all, this show's underrated. I need to show more love to Ricky Lake. Out here doing Ricky Lake things.
What if men came with warning tags? Inside
Yo, this is horrible. What if men came with warning tags? What if the people you date came with warning tags? Why is it only the guys?
information on the hot new man in your life. Would you want to hear it? And would you believe it? Would you, audience? Not necessarily? All right, today, we've got exes who say, honey, before you go running out for that engagement ring, let me tell you about that guy you're dating right now.
Is this grossly inappropriate? Like, don't you think this is like grossly inappropriate? Like, shouldn't they not be telling people about like what they do? Like, it's somebody else's relationship? Like, should they not be doing that? I feel like that's mad disrespectful.
Meet Mindy. She was with Tony for 2 years and they had a child together. Now, he's backstage right now. But next to her is Belinda, Tony's present main squeeze. Mindy wants to tell Belinda to hold on to her hat because, boy, does she have stuff.
Wait.
Now, he's backstage. Go running out for that engagement
Hold on a second, I
ring.
missed a piece of
Let
it.
me tell you about that guy you're dating right now. Meet Mindy. She was with Tony for 2 years and they
This
had
is
a
Mindy.
child together. Now,
Okay.
he's backstage right now. But next to her is Belinda, Tony's present main squeeze. Mindy
Okay.
wants to tell Belinda to
Says Tony wants to be good to Mindy's child.
hold on to her hat because, boy, does she have stuff to tell her about Tony. Now, Mindy, what is it you want to say to
This is trash, bro.
Well, first of all, I just like you to know that if Tony's not sleeping in your bed at night, he's sleeping in someone else's.
Oh, I thought she was gonna say sleeping in mine, bro. I thought she was gonna tell her straight up and down. Look at her face. She's ready to swing. Shorty would swing. You can't tell her to her face that her man sleeping in your bed. I thought she was gonna tell her she was sleeping in her bed.
Or someone sleeping in his house.
Sleeping in yours?
Not
Is he sleeping in
recently,
yours?
because I've been with my
Then how do
boyfriend
you
for
know?
a year,
Okay.
so I have no desire to be with Tony.
So
But
you
if
say
if he isn't sleeping in yours, you don't know.
But
where
I could
he's
tell you
sleeping.
who's he sleeping in.
Okay, you could tell me a lot of things.
Oh
Okay, well, I won't.
my
The reason I
God.
wanted to come on here with her is because
Yo, she don't like this broad at all. Look at her face. Like, yo, you been in New York? You seen his face before. That's the face where it's like, yo, she bout the action. She trying to be, because she on TV. She trying to look like she got good sense. She ain't got no good sense, yo. She with the shits. I don't know who Belinda is, but Belinda's with the shits.
I did confront her at one time before. I caught Tony with her when he was supposed to be over my house seeing my
This is a side chick? Tony got with the side chick as a maid?
child.
Right, seeing your child night.
Hold on, let me make sure. Yo, this is wild. This is wild. Tony made the side chick the main. It's crazy. You don't make the side chick the main. There's rules to the game, Tony. Rules to the game, bro. You don't make the side chick the main.
No, me
And you
too.
made it look like it
Excuse
was
me, honey.
you.
I was with him for
Seeing your
2
child,
years,
not you.
Belinda.
And that's
2
what it is.
years.
You don't want
a
him to see a
child.
child.
A child.
You cannot get
A child.
realistic and
He
see
went
that
to
he does
jail.
not want you no more,
2
Mindy.
years.
You need to
He
wake
was in-
up.
Yo, it turned into an intervention. It started off, let me tell you about your ex. Turns into, she don't want you no more, Mindy. You can.
Wait a minute. Belinda, go back. He was in
Okay.
jail?
Yes, I wanted to confront her. This is after he came out of jail. In the meantime, I left him and stuff while he was in jail, but kind of kept in contact.
Why was
whatever.
he in jail?
I don't think that needs to be.
Ah, look at his face. He's like, yo, bitch, you keep your mouth. Look at his face, yo. Look at his face. You can't tell on Tony. Tony said, look, snitches get stitches, Mindy. Snitches get motherfucking stitches, Mindy.
Be sad, really. I'm sorry, but.
Okay. Fair enough.
He didn't kill anyone or anything. He didn't
We're all
hurt.
disappointed here. Maybe Tony will tell us. Maybe Tony will tell us.
He'll tell you.
Anyway.
So did he cheat on you with Belinda?
What'd you say? Cheat on me with Belinda?
Did he cheat on you with Belinda?
Well, I wouldn't call it cheating because at that time I had done my own thing and we were starting to like see each other again. After he got out of jail, I went out and I bought him some clothes, some sneakers, you know, to get him on his feet again.
Yo, Tony pimping, bro. Everything about this sounds like Tony's pimping.
And that's when I caught him with Belinda at Roy Rogers in my town, which he's from another.
Caught him with Belinda at Roy Rogers, bro?
Town, which is to get him on his feet again. And that's when I caught him with Belinda at Roy Rogers in my town, which he's from another town, which is 25 minutes away, 25 minutes away. So I freaked out. I hit their car
So
with my
what, were they
car.
on a romantic dinner together?
Yo, Ricky, Ricky's shady romantic dinner together. Yo, if all you got is Roy Rogers money, that's a romantic date. Don't do that to my man, Tony.
I don't know. My friend went in there. I was using the payphone. She came out and told me they were in there. I went to chase them. I hit the car.
You hit the car?
Yep. Hit the car.
Now it makes sense why Belinda don't fuck with her. Like, how you gonna hit her car with your car? Now it's like, girl, let me help you. You can't. You hit a car with your car, fam. That you're not a good person.
I have a picture here. Wait a minute.
I didn't blame her for this, okay? This is my child.
Okay,
But you hit her
Mindy,
car.
Are you on here to warn her about the ex? Or are
Yes.
you on here to burn her and
No,
the ex?
I am on here to warn her because after I confronted her in a bar a couple weeks later, she said she didn't believe me, this and that, and I really just looked like some crazy lunatic that Tony made me out to be, and she didn't
Well,
believe
hitting her
nothing
with
I
a
said.
car, you don't sound extremely
Says it all in
sane.
itself.
Right, okay. Well, I go to his job 2 weeks later, which he worked with his cousin David at Sam's Army and Navy, who was there at the time, David. And I go in there to get Tony because we were going to meet for lunch to discuss money for the baby.
I don't know what's going on. I just feel like it's just
And
all this. This is way too much
girl comes
information.
chasing after me out the store. What are you here for Tony for? I said, that's my kid's father. She said, oh, hi, I'm Mimi. I think it was Mimi. Mimi, Tony's girlfriend. I said, hi. She goes, can I talk to you for a minute? I said, sure. She got in my car. I said, to make a long story short, she was with him for 2 months. I said, I'm really confused because I just met his girlfriend 2 or 3 weeks ago in New Britain. Did he tell you how I hit him with my car? And she said, yeah, but I didn't, you know, she was all upset, this and that.
I can't follow this, and I don't know. I just feel like there's too much going on. So she's like, oh, I caught him cheating because another girl came in the car, and I don't know. This all sounds whack. I don't believe none of this stuff.
And he slapped me in my face in Hartford. I have the police report to show it. Well, I can get the police report to show it.
So wait, what happened when you were pregnant?
Everything. He had another girl pregnant at the same time. Our kids are 1 month apart to the day.
Yo,
We're both
Tony.
one-night stands.
So Belinda.
How your one night
this is-
stand? Fam, how your one night stand? Shut up. How your one night stand your whole baby mother?
I have more things for her that have happened, you know, that have happened since she's been with him. This is for her sake. I don't want Tony.
I don't believe that's for my sake because Mindy wants Tony and Mindy can't have Tony. Okay? And the thing is,
I can have Tony
Tony
without-
only wants to be involved with his daughter. Okay, but
And Tony
Mindy
can have his
wants
daughter
him.
anytime.
But he has to go through her to get her.
No, he does
He
not.
has to-
Tony
his
is a
life
damn
She
liar.
harasses her.
Liar,
She harasses him.
liar.
She
I
harasses
harass him? Are you this?
You didn't even let her talk. I feel like you do harass him because you didn't even let her talk. Any chick that'll hit you with a car can't be trusted, bro. You ran into him with a car for what? I got the police report because he slapped me, but she's like really excited about showing that I don't know, man. This joint seems, I gotta see. I mean, Tony seems like he about to come out here and incriminate himself. I hope Tony has a good head on his shoulders, but it don't sound like a
I
good move.
harass him?
It sounds like a bad move.
Excuse me.
Belinda looked like she about to fight.
Do you trust Tony? Do you believe that this stuff that she's telling you is true?
I won't believe anything that comes out of her mouth. She could say whatever she wants, but I'm not gonna believe anything that comes out of her mouth because I know this show is not to warn me. This show is so me and Tony could break up what she's been trying to do for almost 2.5 years
I could have
now.
came to your house a million times.
Yo, let's go. Ride or die.
To my house.
And let me
Ride
tell
or
you
die.
why I wouldn't want to.
Ride or die. That's what I say, Belinda. She like, yo, I don't believe nothing this girl say. That's what I'm talking about. Ride for your mans, Belinda. Ride for your mans.
Because
You
I have a
come to
man
my
that I've
house.
been with for a year, and he's more man than Tony can ever
then
think
what's
of
the
being.
purpose?
He
Look at that happiness. Oh, stepdaddy.
Ladies.
Your man is my ex-man.
Excuse me.
Yo, I believe that. I love that. I love that. Like, you know, why you trying to warn me about your ex? Why is your man sitting there letting you warn me about your ex? I don't know, man. I rock with it. I really have a thing about these dudes that like that she be in a whole relationship getting on a show about her ex. That is a lot of attention to put into a past relationship.
Yeah, but it's none of your interest.
Excuse me. Hi. You can't, you're shouting over each other. We can't understand what you're saying, but I want to introduce Tony. You want to meet Tony, everyone? Tony, come on out. You're wanted out here.
Bounty hunter. Let's go, Tony. Yo, he came out and moved a seat. Came over and said, move to the side, honey.
Hi, Tony.
What's up?
Tony, you've been listening to what your ex has been saying about you?
Yeah, I've been listening.
What do you think?
Well, right now, she's pregnant, okay, with her third child. Now, what I'm saying...
Oh, no. Let's see what Tony land is playing.
Thank you.
Now, for all you ladies in the audience,
How that make her man look? Why she interested in her ex and she got
all
a man
I'm saying,
already?
Ricky Lake, all I'm saying, my daughter doesn't even have her own bedroom. Yet her and her man sleeps in the bedroom. Where does my daughter sleep? So all I'm saying...
That doesn't make a happy home. Sorry.
Wait, can I finish? Can I finish?
I'll be honest with you, yo. I don't like the idea of my kid and my kid's mom and her boyfriend sleeping in the same bed. Not gonna hold you. That shit just irritates me. Just thinking about some shit like that. Like, fuck do you mean y'all sleep in the same bed? Oh, it's a happy home. Nah, Brody. Like, I get biological kids, but I would not, as a father that's actively in my kid's life, like, don't put my daughter in the bed with your boyfriend and you give it to me if y'all don't have a bed for her. Like, that's crazy. That's mad crazy. I'm not a fan of that at all.
Any woman out here who has a child, make sure that her child has a bedroom
Okay.
first. Can I finish?
Okay, that's fair enough. Tony.
Can I?
Excuse me. The issue of the show is not about where her child sleeps.
Yes.
This is about
My child is
you.
very well taken care of, thank you. Very well.
You've been listening to what she's been saying. Has the stuff she's been saying been the truth?
No.
This is not the
The
video
chase in
on
the car?
show.
What?
Yeah,
What?
you know that happened.
About you sleeping with other women, cheating on her,
There we go.
possibly
Is
cheating
she-
on your
is
new
he?
girlfriend,
She's talking
Belinda?
about 30 months ago when I first came home.
Still, did you tell her about it?
Hold on, let's
There's
finish.
more,
something.
there's
Let's
more.
finish
Tell
something.
her.
Let me finish.
What
Let me
about-
finish. All I'm saying, Ricky Lake, she says she bought me new clothes. She brought me
Okay.
used clothes where I was while I was
that
going.
doesn't make-
She came
make a
with
difference,
polo
Brody.
clothing, beepers, new car.
Get
all
clothes
that.
in jail. What are you
So
talking about? You
anyway,
went halfway house. That's when I gave you the clothes.
Anyway, so when I asked for a pair of sneakers, I had
You got one pair. You got 2 pairs.
2 years later. It was
were
too
you
late.
faithful?
When you get in the halfway house, no, I was not sending him nothing. He stole my daughter's Christmas money. I had $200 and smoked it.
I don't get
Smoked
it.
The Christmas money, based it, smoked the Christmas money.
Okay, let's stick to the subject. Tony, were you
Wait, Tony's a basehead. This is, yo, Ricky Lake. We have some grungy shit going on this show,
faithful when you were with Mindy?
What, 16, 17 years old?
Okay, are you faithful with Belinda?
I'm faithful with Belinda.
Mindy, you're...
Yo, this is not what I'm talking about at all. Like, I feel like they just shooting my man down. Like, he can't get a victory. He ain't say nothing. Everything he say is automatically a lie, and everything that fucking Mindy say is automatically the truth. I think this shit is
You have a
trash.
friend in the audience.
Yes, I do.
Who's your friend?
Michelle,
Michelle's in the audience.
his other kid's mother. Thank you.
Do you know Tony, Michelle?
Yes, I know him very, very well. I'm the other mother. I'm very well. And let me tell you, I'm not here to bash him because I have my own man, so that's not even why I'm here. But believe that Tony is lying. He cannot be faithful. He's a good father to my son, but he cannot be faithful.
She slept with somebody at your house in my son's bedroom. So what are you talking about?
Wait.
This is the best ever. He like, yo, y'all be together disrespecting my kids. So what are you talking about? Like, yo, I love it.
Wait.
Were you there?
I'm saying, though, but-
Wait a minute. Every time you've come to pick up your son, I've
this
never
is
met
not
her.
done. The
She's
house
2
is
years.
dirty.
2 years you've been with this girl. How come I've never seen her?
Belinda,
when we
I
drive
want to
around.
ask you. You're listening to all this information. I don't know what their motives are for coming on. Maybe it is to get you guys to break up. Maybe they do secretly want to get back together with him. I don't know. I'm not saying that. But does
You
it make
can
you
admit,
think?
Tony, please tell
excuse
them
me,
I don't
Mindy.
try to
Let
get
me
back together
finish.
with you.
Does it make you think twice about your relationship with Tony?
Right now, I'm not gonna believe what any of them are saying because I know she got something.
Girl.
She got something against him. When she had
Nah.
maybe she didn't want Tony to go see her.
I'm gonna be 100% with you, right? If you got a girl and the girl can have your ex-girl can pop up and make your new girl doubt you, like it's one thing for a broad to show up and say, "Yo, I'm sleeping with your man," right? A girl jumps up and says, "I'm sleeping with your man." That's completely different from your exes bring you on a show to be like, "Yo, you can't trust him." They ain't bring no evidence. They just said you can't trust him. He can't be faithful. He's a bad person. How that man vibrate with you ain't the way that he vibrate with these other girls. So like he might cheat on you because he don't want to be faithful with you, but this other girl makes him want to be faithful. So I think like it's a ridiculous type of conversation to have. Like, what you mean? That's just so crazy to me.
All right. So she got a personal problem because she was with Mindy. He wanted Mindy more at that time. So she didn't want Mindy.
We're gonna be back with
You know,
more
'cause I know.
with the story when we come back. Please stay with us.
This is a rough one. This is a rough one to go through, yo.
She does not.
Never did the commercial break with the same people. I'm actually surprised.
With the Tony saga. Yes, you were screaming during the break. What were you saying?
First of all, she does not know anything about me. And you have never been in the car when
Kind of look like a dude, but
he's
whatever.
come to pick up his son. He's had other girls in the car. And he has not brought them in because he brings Anthony's godfather in the house. He has not brought any of these other girls. And when I've walked out to the car to bring my son to the car, he does not let me stand next to the car because I might see one of the girls.
Tony, is this true?
She on some You want something, Michelle? Let's talk. First of all,
No, you are a very good father that has nothing to do with anything. But you,
Before you hold up. Let's hold on.
You don't.
no.
First,
have a
the
job.
question is, do you bring other girls over to her house?
There you go. That's the
I can't
question.
When I come to get my son, I come to pick up Anthony. I don't come with nobody to pick up Anthony. Okay? That's my son. What are you talking? You live over there?
First of all, I mean, I can see, I'm here to warn her because she thinks she's special.
Why? Because you care about Belinda?
Can none of y'all touch me like my baby do?
Why would you care about Belinda? I don't even get why that'd be a conversation piece. Why would she
What
care
you
about
talking
Belinda?
about? You
Yo,
ain't never...
Tony with it.
Excuse me.
Like, look at Ricky Lake's face. She like, I'm worried. What if Tony snaps? These people have a little less control, and I don't know if this is a good move for her.
What'd you say?
Excuse me. Tony has a way of making you think that you are the only one, that you are special. He's very, very
How do you
articulate.
know what I think?
Manipulate.
How do I know
I did not
think?
say. I did not say you. Did I? I said he has a way of making people feel, and anything he does, when he can go to a job, he can make you
It sound like homie got game, and they out here hating.
feel like you.
Why don't you shut up?
Mind your business.
See, you're sitting on a pedestal
hear it.
right
You didn't
now
wanna hear
because
it.
you've been with him for 2 years. How come I've never seen you? He's brought other
Because you
girls
don't
to my
need to
house.
see me.
What I'm supposed to bring people to go pick up my son?
Wait, let me ask you. Excuse me.
the same time.
I don't get it. You guys think that if you have a relationship, you're the mother of your child to see the girl that you're dating. If you're a guy and you're going to get your kid, do you think that the mother of your child needs to see who you dating? Like, is that something that needs to happen? Because I'm really curious. I don't think that that's something that's like mandatory, right? Or am I tripping? Because I don't get why that'd be a mandatory thing. Like, why does she need to know what his girlfriend looks like?
Tony, how long have you and Belinda been together?
2 years and 4 months.
2 years and 4 months?
So what did you have him last, Michelle?
When did you have him
Everybody
last,
on
Michelle?
Thanksgiving.
No,
Well,
sorry.
I wouldn't
Not
say
everybody
exactly
has
have
to
because
hold
no
on.
one.
Tell my-
No one.
Talks about you.
I try to pause them because they're yelling.
She wasn't saying she got boyfriends in Willimantic. She got other men she been seeing in that town where her man might be working, paying rent.
No,
whatever.
not my man that's here. That was years ago when I stayed and I was
Years
dating
ago,
a man.
you just now
I was
been
not
doing
with
it.
Marvin.
How was it
Sorry.
recently?
We've been living together the whole time.
Tony.
I never even go to
This
a
is crazy.
Why
This
are
is
you
crazy.
here today?
Basically, I came to say that not all men are as bad as they're painted out to
is
be.
the worst.
This devil here, I'm gonna put it like this.
Ask you, why are you here
What
today?
did he say?
Basically, I came to say that not all men
Says Mindy went nuts when he found out about Belinda. Okay, I thought they said something about my man. So that's
are as
crazy.
bad as they're painted out to
is
be.
the worst.
This devil here, I'm gonna put it like
I don't get it. I don't get why is it like a joke?
this. Any woman in the audience, I believe that they say things about interracial marriages and whatever. I see basically why it doesn't work. We have a little girl, she has straight hair, okay? She doesn't have her own bedroom.
He's talking about it's not his now. That's what he's saying.
I'm not
She's
saying
not
Morgan
his.
has my last name. All I'm saying to you,
So
Ricky
what?
Lake, is any mother, anyone who has children knows that
Oh, my
the
God.
bedroom comes before a man. My daughter sleeps on the couch. All I'm saying...
No, she doesn't. She sleeps in the bed most of the time. Thank you.
I
Sleeps
just
in
don't
the bed.
understand what that
I don't have to do with.
has to do with today's topic.
So what? We're renting a house. We
So
have
now
a
Tony-
year on a one-bedroom
Tony-
apartment.
What does that have to do
We'll
with
be in a
today's
house
topic? But wait,
after this.
what does it do with
Tony,
interracial
you
dating?
think-
You
you
think
think
that it's because
that
she's white?
Wendy-
You think because she's white, she makes your kids sleep on the couch? That don't make any sense to me.
Is it an escort service?
She was. We have the newspaper clip, and she was raided in
Yeah,
the
I worked there a
escort
whole
service.
day, and it got raided, and I had people
a
to back
day.
me up.
She didn't
Wow.
know
I
it
never-
was the escort service.
So what? Who cares?
Nah, homie, you got a baby girl. You can't be like, so what? Who cares?
Can you?
You're right, and I still have a job for the state, honey. Thank you, and I work all the time. Thank you. And I've had it before, when I was pregnant with my daughter, went to work in a very high-risk job until my 8th month and left for a month and a half and went back to work. He never gave me a cent.
Does he give you-
ever.
does he pay
He would tell
child
his mother
support?
that I didn't have the diaper money. Can we please have it when he spent the diaper money?
I'm gonna give you.
Yo, I don't understand. It just sounds like she wants to just beat this dude up, and I feel like I haven't heard nothing as they haven't proven nothing. They just said he's a bad dude because he treated us bad, and a guy treating you bad doesn't mean he's a
My
bad
daughter
dude.
smoke cigarettes and the reefer. My daughter telling me Auntie Libby got a boyfriend.
Tony, you
John, that smoke
based
blunt.
for years,
Your mother-
based in my face on a spoon. I can tell you exactly how to make a rock. I never
What I gotta do with him being? Yo,
seen it before. You based your daughter's Christmas money.
Mindy, what will happen to Belinda if she gets pregnant by Tony?
Well, Tony will still come around. It's just that you never will get Tony's full undivided attention. You know what I mean? And he comes and gets the baby.
What
when
does that
he
have to
feels
do
like
with
it. I feel as though my
anything?
daughter should be on a schedule. She should know her daddy's coming on Friday night. My parents take her
So
on the
she could
weekends.
go party.
I don't party.
I've had
thank
the
you.
baby.
Not
You
anymore.
leave her for
And
a
I'll
week.
party anytime I damn please.
That's
Thank
your
you. I
business.
go to
That's
work.
your
I take care of my kids.
Ricky
I get
Lake.
my daughter on the bus. I don't
Okay,
work. You
okay,
can't watch
okay.
on
All
TV.
right.
Watches it.
70 miles an hour to follow us with her daughter in the
You
car.
seem-
That was 2 years
Belinda,
ago. and
That was her
don't
daughter
deny
in
it.
the car and banged her head, and you give a shit about your
Belinda,
daughter?
You let your daughter
Belinda.
stand up in the back seat and watch us the whole
Yeah.
time.
You
Put a
seem-
seatbelt
you
on.
My
seem-
daughter's very big. Your daughter, you have a baby. You need to
Belinda,
worry about your
excuse
baby.
me. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Hi. Belinda, you seem to be more
yo, this is the craziest episode I've watched, and I think it's just because of the people they have
committed
on
than
it.
ever to this relationship. None of what you've heard today has made you change your
I'm
mind
not
at all?
gonna. They're coming here to aggravate me. They're not gonna aggravate me. Anything they say is gonna roll off of me like
Okay,
right off
all
my
right.
back.
Next, an
You know?
ex-lover
No
warned the
matter
new
who
lover
says it.
that all this guy is after is her
Thank
money
God,
and
and
her
this shit-
car.
this shit is crazy.
That story when we come back.
Oh my God. Yo, does this ever work? I feel like this is like traditionally how it goes. I don't think it ever works when you bring an ex on into your relationship to try to tell your current about how the ex had a bad experience. You're an ex for a reason. Kids or no kids. Ex for a reason.
Do it to you too, 'cause
Past lovers spill the beans on their exes and tell the present lover what to watch out for. You want to say?
I just wanted to say, if he did it to 1 and 2, he gonna do it to you too, 'cause you ain't no different. You ain't no.
I think I think these people right here, you don't know what part of his life he's in, especially if he's been in prison. You don't know what part of his life he at. I think that's crazy.
But see, but what I'm trying to say, if he does it to me, it's none of their business. I'm grown. I could take care of myself.
Okay,
You know?
all right.
In
Just trying to
due
warn
time,
you,
me and
that's
Tony
all.
ain't gonna get married.
That's
We ain't
okay.
even close to We're taking each other's time to
Okay,
get to know
Belinda.
each other.
Okay.
He said when I look,
All right.
when I look and I
Are
see
these
something, that's
ladies
when I
really
stop.
trying to help, or are they?
Look at her hating. She not even trying to hit. Like, yo, I love these shows, bro. Because you got a bunch of random people giving you advice about your relationship. I'm so curious to see if Belinda and Tony still together.
Trying to hurt. Meet my next guest, Yvonne. She has been dating Charles for 3 years and just recently
Yvonne look cooked.
broke up with him. Now he's waiting backstage. Now Charles is engaged to Ashley. But Yvonne, you're here today because you want to warn Ashley about Charles. What do you want to say to her?
I wouldn't marry.
Repent, Jesus using me to warn the world to start living the Jesus of Christ before it's too late to get baptized and filled with the Spirit. Hey, Brody, Sandra, don't do that. Don't do that, Sandra. We're not doing that.
Him because he has been engaged so many times and it's not even funny. And
How many
Like
times?
he was engaged to me, and he tried to tell me he's going to marry me, and then some other girl while he was with me, and then two girls in Louisiana, and then now her. And he told me about a month and a half ago, well, if you don't marry me, then I'm just going to go ahead and marry Ashley. And that.
And then I brought Ashley all the way to the Ricky Lake show to let Ashley know that she was going to get divorced.
This ring she's got on her finger, that was my engagement ring.
Hold on a sec. I'll be right back. I got to get a snack. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hold on, Ricky. Don't do this to me, Ricky. Hold on. Snack time. Going through my... All right, back to work. Back to it. Back to it. Back to it.
No, but listen, he was paying for it. He was paying for it, and then he took it back and well, it was in the thing.
What do you think of that?
It was in the thing, and he went and let her
First of
pick
all,
a new one.
if you got her ring, he played you lovely, honey. He had no business giving you her ring. And you need to check that out with your man.
No, that's okay though, because from what he tells me, she bought him this ring right here, but you see who's got it.
I did not buy this ring for him. I did not buy this ring for him. He found the ring. He found the ring at Deseret Gym where we live in Salt Lake
One
City.
more thing. Have you bought him chains?
No.
Yeah, he says you bought him chains. And guess who he offered the chains to? But I wouldn't take them because he couldn't pay for diapers.
I did
This shit sound mad. This shit sound mad. I feel like I expected more out of this, but it's exactly what it is.
not buy him no chains. I didn't buy him that
Like
ring
you don't buy
either.
him nothing. But that's okay if you didn't buy him anything because I ride in your car.
It sound like these girls, that sound like she's just happy to be a side chick.
Well, I have witnesses that we
Yvonne!
You have witnesses? Okay, ask my mom.
Yvonne!
Ask
You
my
said
mom.
that he's using her for her car and her money?
Yeah, that's what he tells me. You know how this whole relationship started with her? To get my son a car seat. And when I said, oh, no, I'm not going to have it, that's when he decided to go to her because I left him.
Yvonne, you say that Ashley, he wants to have sex with you because Ashley's
he
no
comes,
good?
Okay. And this is,
Oh
I'm
my
not going to
God.
get on here and lie.
Oh
I don't want you
my
shaking your
God.
head because he says you are not good at all.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
This
he has
snitch.
respect for me, and we haven't. And no, Yvonne, let me speak.
No, if you haven't,
you
then how
told
come
me
he
this.
tells me you are
told me
pregnant?
this.
Let her
Do
speak.
I look pregnant?
No, he
Do
just
I
told me.
look pregnant?
He just told me you weren't pregnant. He just told me you weren't pregnant.
You said
Yo, what's wrong with this broad? What's wrong with this broad? Yo, I 100% feel like every girl that gets on this show just wants the guy back. She wants to be better than the chick that he's being good to.
Don't have me whoop your again, Ashley. I'm serious. I'll hit you in your face. Shit, I ain't taking no.
Can I say something? Can I say something? Okay. A few months ago, you came to me.
He told me you were pregnant.
Let her
Ask my
finish,
mom. He
Yvonne.
just told me the day we're supposed to come here, the night before, he
Can I-
said,
can
no,
I
I'm
say
going to straighten some
something?
up. Ashley is not
Yvonne,
pregnant.
you
That's
gotta
what
let
he
her
told
speak
me.
too.
Yo, Yvonne is wilding. Wilding. I told you she looked bugged out. Just before I left, I said she looked bugged out. Yvonne's
Let her
crazy.
speak and then you can respond. Yes.
Okay. She came to me a couple of months ago and she said, Charles is coming to me
Good,
saying
Andrew.
he wants to be with me. You don't satisfy him. We talked about it, and he
Welcome to
called
Blicky
her that
Lake.
night and says, well,
All we doing is watching these talk show joints, but this junk is crazy because this chick right here on the left said this chick's trying to be the main character of an anime with that haircut. Yo, she looked bugged. Shorty on the left looked bugged, but she also like, it's like she fighting to feel important. And that's not how you feel important, fam. Right? She want to be the main and she not the main.
well, you know, why are you lying? And she says, oh, she believed every word I said, didn't she? I lied through my teeth. She sat
No,
there
I
and
know
believed
you now.
every
You are
word.
lying. If you don't shut up, I'll hit you in your teeth.
Look at this. I wonder how old these girls are.
Why? I gotta ask you, Yvonne. Yvonne, why? You seem so angry. Why are you so angry?
No, because look, I'm sick of it because he tells her all kinds of stuff.
No, because look, no. Oh, Blicky Lake, you know what it is, bro. It's Blicky Lake, baby. Yo, she hurt. Look at her face. Shorty is hurt. She not doing what? She not doing good. She on her last little leg. It's her last little leg, man. She ready to rock. She tired of this. Look. He don't treat. Watch what she say. Watch what she say.
Stuff, and he lies himself. Okay.
But why are you angry? Why should it
Because-
matter if he's telling she's the new girlfriend? Do you want him back?
No, I don't want him for nothing. That's why I'll never take him back. If I want him,
That's Kai. She don't want him back, my ass. You ride around. You just told that girl, I ride around in your car. That's prime side chick behavior. Prime side chick behavior.
I could have him, and let's put it like.
Look, and I could have him. Look who gave him the ring. He tells me this. He tells me that. Like, you feel like you special, Ma. You're not special.
That, and you could
Do you
ask
want to meet
anyone.
Charles, everyone? Charles, come on out.
If Charles don't check Yvonne jumping in her face, but laughs when Yvonne jumps in her face, Charles is trash. You don't let nobody disrespect your wife your girl like that. Especially if you're gonna marry her, you don't let nobody disrespect your girl like that. Ooh, GQ Charles. You know what I'm saying? It's that 90s GQ right here. You don't know about this joint. He didn't kiss her. Hold on. He didn't kiss her. Charles didn't kiss her. Curve.
Come on, hit me. I don't care because you don't scare me.
Charles,
I'm
what do you think
serious.
of what's being said?
And don't even try to say I lie because you can ask my mom. We can call my mom on the phone right now and call my friends.
Your mom and your friend aren't viable resources when you're trying to make an argument, of course. Your mom and your friends are going to agree with you.
Why you want to put your mom in it?
Because my mom knows everything you do, Brian. You come over all the time.
She don't have nothing to do with this.
Wait,
Yes, my
Charles.
mom does. She takes care of your kid because I have to stay home and watch him all day and I can't have a job.
Unlike your fat such and such.
That's okay. Because you like my fat and you still do, and I know you do.
This is the greatest shit in the world. Because you like my fat ass. Because you still do, and I know you do. She liked this man. Stop lying. You like this man. I don't like the women in the crowd or the guys. It seems like they encourage this toxic behavior. Like, she's out of pocket. And who grandma is that? Who grandma is that in the crowd? Why is this who grandma's on Ricky Lake acting up? Who grandma's on Ricky Lake acting up? That's wild.
have his son? You have his child?
Yeah.
He takes care of his child?
No. My mom takes care of the baby because I stay home and take care of my...
financially, does he take care of the child?
No. No.
He does not.
You are a damn
Whoa.
lie. How come I haven't seen diapers in so damn long?
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Where's the clothes? Where's the stuff he says he's
They're
done?
with him because every time he gives his son anything, you take it back and get the
Oh,
money.
you are a damn lie, and you lie, Brian. You lie.
Yvonne,
You better...
Yvonne, don't try not to get so upset. We don't need any hitting here. We're here to talk it out.
Won't be no hitting.
We're-
'cause
Oh,
if
Yeah,
she
well, I'll
hit
do
me.
you like I did you in the club.
Well, stand up there. What's up? What's up?
Get up.
What's up?
Yeah! Yeah, I wasn't ready. Brian squared up. Bro, Brian squared up on her, yo. Oh, shit.
He don't hurt me. He don't hurt me. He can't hurt me.
Y'all ain't
What the fuck? Is this Ricky Lake? What the fuck? I thought Ricky Lake had manners. I thought these were well-mannered people. What the fuck am I watching, yo? Let's watch it again.
We don't need any hitting here. We're here to talk it out.
Won't be no hitting.
We're-
'Cause if
Yeah,
she
well, I'll
hit
do
me.
you like I did you in the club.
Well, stand up there. What's up? What's up?
Get up.
What's up?
He tried to duff her in the fucking face, bro. He threw a fucking jab. He threw a fucking jab. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my fucking god! Yo, Ricky Lake is amazing. Now, what did this show called Blicky Lake? Ricky Lake was a thug. And look at the white girl holding him. Look at her laughing, holding him. Hold on, look at the white girl
Be no
laughing.
hitting, 'cause if she hit
Watch
me.
her face. Watch her face.
Well, stand up there. What's up? What's up?
Get up.
What's up?
Look at her face. She cheesing. I believe this only because
Hurt me. He don't hurt me.
I believe this only because of how slow this girl is. This girl right here with the crazy main character from an anime hair. Absolutely no way she's acting. I refuse.
He can't hurt me.
Y'all didn't tell me she was gonna lie like this, man.
There's two sides of the story, man. You gotta calm down, okay?
We'll be right back after this.
You guys just stay here with him? Okay, fine.
Hi, we're back. If you just were joining us earlier, we had a heated argument, would you say? Yeah. But things have calmed down. Charles and Ashley are backstage. They didn't want to be on with Yvonne right now. We have Yvonne, and also joining us is Stephen Fox, who's a clinical social worker of the Park Avenue Psychotherapy Group. Now, before we speak, I know that Charles wanted to say one thing. Charles?
Yeah, like I was telling you backstage, you know, I was saying that I did, you know, they asked me did I cheat on her. Yeah, I cheated on her from day one, you know, because she wasn't worth my time, to be honest with you, you know.
But you had a kid.
Now he gotta drag her to let her know she ain't shit. Let me hurt her self-esteem a little bit.
And I was just telling her I love her, and it was all a joke, to be honest with you.
Charles with the, you can't swing at a bra. You can't throw a jab. He really threw a jab at her. Can't throw a jab at her and then try to be like, yeah, and you wasn't worth it.
Oh, I don't like him.
Yeah, and you know, you can call me a dog or whatever, but she's not worth it to
Okay,
be
but
with.
let me just say that physical violence is never a solution.
I beg to differ. I think sometimes a good old-fashioned ass whipping getting your shoes, coat, and your hat taken. Like that, sometimes you just need one of those. And some people didn't get enough of those growing up. I ain't gonna say it's your dufter in the face, but I'm gonna say that, keep your hands to your fucking self. Because sometimes you play stupid games and you win stupid prizes.
Steven,
Yes.
you've been watching backstage.
Excuse me? Yes, I saw that backstage.
What do you want to say to Yvonne and to Charles and Ashley?
Well, I think I'd like to say that people are drawn to what they're familiar with, and there's a culture of violence, and that's what we saw in part. We saw a lot of violence, and it's hard to have the people here make a commitment, take responsibility. And you saw a situation where people were really out of control with their rage.
But why do you think...
What the hell? He said absolutely nothing. He just took 20 seconds of my time to say absolutely nothing. Dr. Clinical Scientist, man, what the fuck are you talking about?
That Yvonne was so upset. I mean, I asked her. I never really got an answer.
Well, I think Vaughn was upset because she had a lot of rage pent up inside from her relationship with Charles, from years of dealing with the situation. And I think that Yvonne got so upset because of the situation.
I think that Yvonne got so upset because Yvonne had no control of the narrative. When Charles challenged her narrative and she has zero evidence to support her claims, she decided that was too much. We're not going to let him talk to me any kind of way, and she flew off the handle. That is a self-control and trying to attain control of the situation. She wanted it to be her story and her story only, and when she couldn't have that, she couldn't use her words. I'm an adult. I use my words. She's not an adult. She ran out of words. Yo, what up? Go, Snap, Dubs. Yo, Dubs, welcome to the Blicky Lake Show. Today's show is Let Me Warn You About My Ex, and it goes exactly the way you think it would go. There's no version of telling a man's current girlfriend as an ex-girlfriend, telling the current girlfriend that he's a bad dude and it going well. This is going exactly the way I thought it was going to go. This guy puts on glasses and said, yeah, I be smart. I know words.
Yes.
I just like to say, I know firsthand what it is to stand up for myself to a new girlfriend from my ex-boyfriend lying through his teeth about a lot of things that his girlfriend, if she knew, she would just dump him. But I'd just like to say to Belinda, what do you need to have a brick fall on your head to realize that the same thing's going to happen to you? After him having 2 people pregnant at the same time and taking drugs, why would you even want to consider having a future?
But I didn't know him then. I wasn't in his life
for your
then.
children.
I don't get it. So he not allowed to change? That was 2 years ago. That's literally 2 years ago. She been with him 2 years. He don't do drugs in 2 years. So you think he's like stealing and doing drugs? Is he stealing from her? Why don't y'all ask that? Is he stealing from you? Is he smoking base with you? Does he do what he says he's gonna do with you? Do you see his kids? You know what I mean? Like, ask the questions, contrast it, because she don't seem like she's miserable.
He wasn't doing drugs. You're just going by hearsay.
Oh my God,
But even,
girl,
I can't even say
God,
he was doing drugs because I wasn't in his life. That wasn't my business what he did there for. My business is now what's his with me.
So he's no longer like this?
Tell you about now.
There you go.
How is it that I go to pick up my son last week? There's no phone. I can't get in touch.
What? The girl don't have no money for a phone.
I go to pick up my son, but she has better contact with her than I do to get my son. But they're buddy-buddy. I ain't trying to hear that. So how you got here?
Blicky Lake.
Hang on.
How you got there? Look, last dude fight done got him revved up. He been chilling the whole time. He didn't watch the dude throw a jab. Now he ready to throw a jab. Yo, Blicky Lake, Ricky Lake really is the hood. I thought that Jerry Springer was the ghetto. Ricky Lake is the hood.
Hang on. Yes, what do you want to say?
Blicky Lake.
Hang on.
The
Yes,
girl.
what do you want to say?
But she has better contact with her than I do to get my son. But they're buddy-buddy. I ain't trying to hear that. So how you got here?
Blicky Lake.
Hang on.
The
Yes,
girl.
what do you want to say?
What the fuck? What did she say in the background?
I do to get my son. But they're buddy-buddy. I ain't trying to hear that. So how you got here?
Blicky Lake.
Hang on.
The
Yes,
girl.
what do you want to say?
I don't know what she said.
down.
Yes, what do you want to say?
I have a question for Charles.
Mind your business. What you mean that's rude?
Excuse me, please.
All right.
Okay, we're trying to hear
For you, yeah.
Thank you.
Charles, you said
Yeah, she's smooth.
that you cheated on Belinda from the first day you met her.
No.
No, not Belinda. No, Yvonne. Don't make that mistake.
I'm sorry. You said you cheated on Yvonne from the first time you met her?
Yeah.
Okay, then why did you tell this girl that you loved her? I mean, you don't tell somebody you love them as a joke.
Yeah, and why did you buy her a ring?
To her to make her feel good.
Wait, Ricky, I just want to say something.
Somebody had to
Let
make
me
her
say
feel
something.
good.
Okay, Yvonne, what do you want to say?
I was going to say one thing. If you never loved me, then you never loved the child I carried, and he
Nah, that's bullshit. Don't give him that.
put it this way, he is no longer yours. He's mine.
So if you don't love me, you can't see your kid. And they clap for that?
All right, we're going to take a break.
They clap for that. Yo, 96 was trash. You don't love me, you can't see your kid no more. He's no longer you. What? That math don't math, fam. That math don't math at all. That's not how that works. That's not how that works at all.
An ex-wife warns the new girlfriend that her ex-spouse is a cheater. Please stay with us.
That's not how that works at all. That's crazy. Ricky Lake, don't do that. Don't be having these people in here lying on it.
The set so they could calm down. Hi, we're back. I just want to say that Charles, Yvonne, and Ashley have left the set so they could calm down. Say you had the chance to find out all about your boyfriend from an ex-girlfriend. Would you want to hear what she had to say? I don't know if I would. Not only did Sherry date Dale, who is
Dale was a horrible husband.
watching backstage, she married him, then
Wait, just because you don't love them don't mean you don't love the kids. That's
divorced
crazy.
him. And she is here to warn Alicia that her Prince Charming will quickly turn on her once they walk down the aisle. Sherry, what was your experience like with Dale?
Well, I met Dale, and
To warn Alicia that her Prince Charming
Alicia looked like she easily got like she could take him for the ride. You better be careful, Alicia.
will quickly turn on her once they walk down the aisle. Sherry, what was your experience like with Dale?
well, I met Dale, and it was just like roses and romance, and it was just all of a sudden love, 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 and all he could talk about was marriage. And we dated for 5 months and got married, and he moved out from one state to another state to live with me once we got married. And it was like once the actual marriage was actually there, it was like it lost all its excitement to him or whatever. He wasn't what he had pretended to be.
What was he?
What was he really? He's a nice guy.
I'm confused. I thought you were gonna say he kept me in the basement and fed me cereal, dry cereal for months. I was like saying if you're coming in as a step parent that you can't love the kid because you were never involved with the other parent. Like the only way to love the kid is to love both parents. If you don't love the other parent, you can't be yeah, that's just facts.
He has his good points, but he's
What's the problem?
dishonest about a lot of stuff, and that he never will own up to.
What did he lie to you about?
Hold on. If I'm dishonest about something that I'm never gonna own up to, right? Which means that there's never any proof that I was being dishonest. Wouldn't that mean I just told the truth? If you don't believe me, but you have no proof not to believe me, you just don't believe me, and I never own up to it because I tell you it's not true. Wouldn't you just make it not true?
Little things that probably to other people wouldn't make a difference, but to me, it's some of the things that made me fall in love with him. About
his character and what?
His character, his past, things that happened to him that made me not feel sorry for him, but just kind of tugged at my heart and say, "Oh, poor guy."
It sucked you in,
oh,
didn't it?
Oh yeah, big time.
Hey, what's up, Ty?
So why are you here today?
It's 2 nights in a row, Ty. You know what I'm saying? You might as well be part of the show.
Alicia, I don't want to get in a fight. I don't want to.
I don't want to get in a fight because everybody's swinging on each other.
I don't want to.
We've already had one of those today.
No, I don't want to badmouth Dale. Like I said, he's a nice guy. We get along. But
so you're genuinely concerned?
I want to let her know, watch her heart. Be sure she knows him. Be sure she knows his family, his past. make sure the things he tells her is true. Excuse me, not just things that he says is true. If you can't prove it, really, you can't believe it.
Did he cheat on you?
I have no actual proof. I never caught him with someone.
See what I
believe
mean?
He did.
If you never caught him, then why?
We went through parts of our marriage where, I have to admit, I don't think he loved me. And at the time, I'm sure he was with other people. I'm not saying it's his fault or my fault. He just,
Okay. Alicia, what do you think about what you're hearing?
Well, I've been married and divorced already. So and my ex-husband cheated on me. So I'm like really careful when it comes down to who I get involved with. Anything he tells me, I check it out. I'm not stupid. I'm 24 years old now and I'm a big girl. I will check out any guy that I will.
Time out, check ball up top. 24 years old, married twice. I have this rule about friends that get married. I say if you're going to get married, you got to give 2 years of being married before I give you a wedding gift. That's one of my rules, right? Like I don't do wedding gifts because I'm not going to be gifting you 3 and 4 times in the time that I know you. Like if you're going to marry somebody and be with somebody, I got you. If you're going to marry somebody and be with somebody for 1.5 years and then divorce them, and I got your next boyfriend, husband, situationship you get into, you're going to jump down the aisle. I'm not really part of that. So I was always curious about my friends that get married young. Her being 24, I'm curious how long her last marriage lasted, why that marriage ended. She said she was cheated on before, but I don't know if that's what ended the relationship. But I am very curious about how she handled that, because that's wild to me.
Date. His past, his future, and what he's telling me now.
What are you murmuring about? The fact that she's 24? Does Dale want to marry you now?
We haven't really talked about marriage, but we've talked about what we're going to do. He's leaving for the Army tomorrow, and
What does that mean?
He's leaving tomorrow, and it's like he'll be gone until Christmas. When he gets back for Christmas, between here and Tennessee, he's gonna see us, and he's gonna see us, referring to me, my daughter, and his daughter, and then his family down in Tennessee.
Okay.
We haven't made plans yet of whether or not I'm going to go down to Tennessee or not, but when he gets stationed where he gets stationed at, we have talked about me moving out to where he gets stationed at.
Okay, but do you think twice now about what Sherry's been saying about him?
Why would you think twice?
No, because I've heard it from other people already.
You have? You've heard it from others besides
Yeah.
Sherry?
And this is the first time me and Sherry's ever met.
Really? And you yourself have caught him in a few lies?
I've caught him in one.
Anything you want to talk about?
It's just he lied to me about her.
Okay. You want to meet
And it
Dale,
wasn't that-
everyone? Dale's here. Dale, why don't you come on out?
He lied to me about her, and now she's telling you that he's unfaithful and he's a liar. I'm curious about how that plays. Best dressed guy on the show. Yo, no kiss. Well, why don't these dudes kiss their girls, bro? Do they not like these girls? They never kiss these girls.
Dale, what'd you lie to Alicia about Sherry?
I don't know. I'm kind of wondering myself.
Well, it was like when we started out as friends. I mean, I met him where he used to work at Dairy Mart, and I met him there, and we just started out as friends. And then he was telling me about how him and Sherry were getting ready to get separated and everything. And I was like, well,
okay.
If you need somebody to talk to, you can come talk to me. And he said, all right, fine. So when it got to the point to where they did separate, I asked him about it. And he's like, yeah, we separated. And I said, fine. Well, after she moved out of their house, he went back to their house. But he forgot to neglect to tell me that she was there a couple of times without me knowing about it.
Oh.
I got something to tell her. There was a guy in our room with us that's here with the other girl, Yvonne or whatever, and your boyfriend tried to pawn you off last night to that guy to watch you for the night so he could go out.
What? Did she just dry snitch for no reason? I'm confused.
To their house.
There was a guy in our room with us that's here with the other girl, Yvonne or whatever.
There's a guy in a room with us who's here with the other girl, Yvonne. Yvonne was the one with the superhero hair.
And your boyfriend tried to pawn you off last night to that guy to watch you for the night so he could go out. Sherry knows too. He
Do
was
what now?
talking about
Wait a minute. He's talking about you?
Yeah.
Say that again. Say that again, because it's like this. I was with both of them guys last night, and they never pawned her off because I was with them.
No, you pawned her. Tried to.
She like that, man.
Oh, you're saying I tried to pawn her
That's
off.
what the guy
I
told
was with him last night.
You were in the room.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Yo, this chick is Delulu, bro. Why are you even offering that information? I'm so confused. I'm like, all right, it was hard to follow at first, but let me break it down. So she's saying that homeboy tried to pawn the girl off on one of the dudes so he could go out, but she was out with him. Like, can we just admit that these girls are miserable? Can we just admit that these girls are miserable? Can we just admit that?
Okay, Dale, let's stick to this story. That's confusing, but Dale, is Sherry telling the truth about you?
As far as?
Cheating on her, possibly?
No, I did not cheat
misleading her to believe that you're something that you're not?
I mean, like what? Like what, though? I mean, you know, when you first meet somebody, I guess you tend to, I don't know, doctor yourself up, you know, not as far as saying
Put on your
anything.
best face.
More like, yeah, you know. And, you know, then I guess you'd admit when you realize that you're getting married, things tend to come out, and, you know, she knows you more than you know yourself almost, you know.
Well, it sounds like the move to the other state really triggered a lot off.
Yeah, I mean, when I met Sherry...
this motherfucker's still in the corner trying to be smart. Joe, this motherfucker's still in the corner trying to be smart, bro. You know, it makes you transition to this next place. These glasses make me feel very intelligent. Sounds like your feelings are feeling things. Very much so. I don't like him.
I was living in a town where, you know, I was living in a tourist town for one, you know, so I had a chance to meet a lot of people. You know, I don't know, I can't sit here and say what it was about her that made me jump, but it was something because, I mean, I've met a lot of people.
Does Alicia make you jump?
To a sense.
I think it has to do.
I'm just more. I'm more cautious now because I made the mistake.
It sounds like it has to do a lot with the difference between the way men and women communicate. You know, women are more in touch with their feelings, where men are more action-oriented. They do more. It sounds like the move triggered a lot of feelings, a lot of.
All right. The move triggered feelings. I can dig where he's landing the plane, but I am gonna say that he irritates the shit out of me. I hate this. I cannot stand this psychologist dude at all.
Insecurity.
Okay, Alicia, do you have any second thoughts at all?
No, I don't. I mean, me and Dale, it's hard to get him to talk, but once I can get him to talk to me, he'll tell me everything. It's just there's those point in times where I get upset because I don't know what's going on in his head, and I've got to sit him down and corner him to talk to him.
Okay, all right. We're going to give the audience a chance to ask some questions when we come back. Stay tuned. All right, we're back. Yes, you want to say?
Okay, I want to say to you and you and you.
Okay, we don't know who you're talking about. Belinda,
Mindy,
and Michelle.
The young lady, Michelle. Which one is Belinda? You're Belinda.
No, I'm Mindy.
Okay, what do you want to say? Just what in general?
See what it says on the shirt, bounty hunter? He hunted them. You're the next one. You can do better than that. He's worthless.
How do you just decide that that man is worthless? Like, I don't understand. Why is this man worthless? They just said he was a great father. He just said he wants to see his kids. He's actually upset at the way that she lives with his daughter. And all of a sudden, he's worthless because no one has proved that he's cheating. Not even these girls can say that he slept with or messed with either one of them. He's been with his girl for 2 years. She has not seen any of the stuff that you're talking about. But we're just like, just wait. Nobody's perfect. 2 years, she hasn't seen any of this stuff. What's wrong with their relationship if they got 2 years in? And this girl ran into their car. Like, I don't know.
Yes.
I have one question for all of them. And it's basically, all of them have children. And I haven't noticed that any of them have any concerns for their kids. And I think if their kids see any of the stuff that's going on, that's what should be avoided.
That's not
That's
true.
the concern.
That's not true.
My children will be at school when this airs.
But
they'll be at school and then they
I'm
won't be
saying
home.
at home. I just hope that the kids at home.
What's going on here must go on at home as well.
That's right.
Because she's not in our house.
Yeah, and I don't really argue that
No,
much
no,
with
there's
Tony.
so
I
much-
let him see his daughter whenever he wants. He keeps trying to tell people that, but that is like the biggest lie. I
But
can't.
this-
I don't disagree. I think you do be keeping that baby from Tony. I don't trust that woman at all. I trust her as far as I can throw her.
There's
I
so
would
much,
never do that.
There's so much bad vibes coming from all of you that if the kids were to see this, it's such a bad start for the kids. And I just think I think all of you are adults, and I think you can make decisions of your own. And the ex-girlfriends telling the new girlfriends what to do, that's a decision they should make.
That's
okay,
right.
look, everybody's saying like they're trying to say I look stupid and stuff, but I'm too busy to worry about what Tony's doing. I go to work, I go to school, I have 4 children to take care of. I am too busy.
Damn, baby.
You have 4
Yes,
children?
I have 4 kids. I can't worry about him. I can't worry about where he's going and stuff.
She's just saying that, she's not going to believe me.
My whole life is not revolved around him. I don't follow him.
She's not
if anything does happen, I will find about it in my own time. But I have my life.
But why do you need to subject yourself to that?
To set yourself to what? He hasn't done anything, bro. He hasn't done anything. And they're like, oh, why? Yo, they just already told my man Tony he's trash just because he don't like. Do ex-girlfriends define you? Are you defined by your ex-girlfriend? Is that like what I'm misunderstanding about the show? Is a man defined by his last girlfriend's relation? Is a man defined by his last girlfriend's experience of him? That's what I'm asking. Is the man defined by his last girlfriend's experience of him? Because that's crazy.
So what? I'm not being subjected to anything because I don't know if anything is going on. I mean, I can't say he isn't doing anything. I'm not with him 24 hours a day.
She's saying
But that's right, because I got important things in my life. I got to do what I got to do to fix me.
Can I say something about what she said? That's what I said. I'm not here to badmouth him. I'm not saying anything that's not true, and I'm not telling her what to do. I'm just telling her, to think. There's nothing wrong with telling her that. I don't want her to make a mistake. I don't want anybody to make a mistake when it comes.
What the fuck is a mistake? Like, bro, if your relationship sucked with the dude, then let the dude go about his business.
To marriage. We have a child, yeah, but we were married when I got pregnant. We were married when she was born. We love our daughter.
We both take care of her very good.
Yes,
I don't know where you come off saying that because.
Dale, Alicia isn't the only woman in your life right now?
Excuse me?
Is Alicia the only woman in your life right now?
Yes, she is. I don't have the time. With me leaving for the military, the last thing I have to deal with is trying to juggle around the girls, and going through a divorce, that's not fun, okay?
Yo, facts, bro.
Okay, and, I learned a lot, I guess I can say, I know it's maybe hard to believe, but I've learned a lot, and, like I said, the only thing I'm thinking about is my career.
Okay.
But you have to admit that this isn't a long-term thing because just recently you've had other relationships. Since we separated, you've had other relationships.
I'm the only one he's been with for 2.5 months.
Whoa, a whole 2.5 months?
Well,
Not you talking about moving, only been dating a dude for 2.5 months. This shit gets crazier and crazier.
as far as me and him being together as a couple, we
Right.
have been the only ones for 2.5 months, and that's about how long they have been.
That's true, Dale, right?
Oh, we've been separated for 7 months.
Dale?
Yes.
The only couple, the only woman in the last 2.5 months.
Well, that's an important point, Ricky, that people do change.
Hey,
People do grow.
Do you think he's changed?
How would you even know that? Why would you even know that he's been...
What did you want to say?
I just wanted to ask.
But he never... Look, this woman has never even seen this man cheat. She just said, I feel like he did. And they're like, he hasn't changed. Changed what?
Sherry, why were you here? Because, Dale doesn't seem like a bad guy. Let them get married and live their lives.
No,
But he
because
cheated on her,
The point of the
supposedly.
show was to.
See, there it is. But he cheated on her. Why are you holding over a supposed... Like, that's not even... As an accusation that she herself said she can't even fucking... she can't even prove. So, like, what are you doing, yo?
Warn your ex's new love. That's why I said I'm not here.
You don't have facts on it. You said you think he cheated on you, but you're not sure.
Okay, he stayed out all night, many nights. He wouldn't let me call him at work. He, do you want me? He will admit it unless, if he wants me to go into details, I will.
She's laying out the warning signs, and if she ever sees these
all I want
signs,
to
she
do,
could
that's
say,
what I
well,
said.
maybe
I'm not
this is
telling
what's
her don't
going on.
marry him. If
And I'm not going to sit here and deny and say that I wasn't out, but let me ask you something, and she'll probably be also honest with you there too. When the only time that I really started staying all night, is that not the time that we were having problems that I told them I didn't want to go.
All right, okay.
But I mean,
Now, just because she's going to tell me this, I already know this. I've had my ex-husband cheat on me. I know this already. I know what to look for. I know what the warning signs are.
You don't know what the fuck the warning signs are. Hey, look, motherfuckers cheat separately, bro. You don't know what dudes do when they outside in these streets, girl.
But he hasn't proven that to me yet.
Okay, all right. We need to take another break. We'll be right back.
I'm not a
after
fan of this shit. This shit is crazy to me.
Next woman did. Sometimes I wish this was a 2-hour show. But I think what we've learned here today is that someone who may not have been your Prince Charming could turn up being the next woman's true love. I want to thank you for watching. See you next time.
They got what's the name and they're out of
Promotional
there.
fees have been paid by the following.
Look, they got my man the fuck out of there. Homeboy that swung on Shorty, homie that swung on Yvonne, they got him the fuck up out of there. They was like, listen, we're not letting you swing on shorties on this show. That's not how we working. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. Those that didn't, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. I'm going to get on some Smite on Twitch. So if you want to keep chatting with me and talk a little bit more about the show, I'll be on my Twitch channel, Twitch TV, twitch.tv/blue51. If not, I'll catch you guys tomorrow night. Thanks for watching BLICKY.